what I learned was this: love, if left unspoken, can slowly turn into distance. And the words you hold back, sometimes you'll never get another chance to say them. If you still have a grandchild to love, don't wait. Because regret never comes early. It only comes when it's already too late. At some point in life, we stop regretting the mistakes we made and start regretting the things we didn't do, the hugs we didn't give, the words we didn't say, the moments we let slip away, thinking there would always be time to make it right. I used to think I had time. I used to believe that tomorrow was always there. Tomorrow, I'll say it. Tomorrow, I'll tell them how much I care. But the truth? Tomorrow isn't promised. And I had to learn that the hard way. I didn't lose my grandchild to death or illness. They're still alive. Still out there somewhere. But between us, there's a silence so deep, I don't know how to cross it anymore. I lost them the moment they stopped looking at me with the same eyes. The moment they stopped coming to me when they were sad. The moment they stopped needing my words, my presence, my love. And you know what? I regret it. Not because of what I said, but because of what I didn't say. There was a time I saw them sitting alone, eyes red, clutching a notebook. I wanted to go over, to ask what was wrong, but I hesitated. I was afraid they'd be upset, afraid they wouldn't answer. So, I stayed silent. That wasn't the only time. There were many moments just like that. Moments when I chose silence over love, and each time, they drifted a little farther away. Until one day I realized I didn't know them anymore. I thought love was enough, that just feeling it in my heart was enough. But love, if you don't show it, if you don't speak it, can become a burden. I loved them through rules. I loved them through discipline. I believed they would understand my heart through the things I did, the lessons I gave. But here's what I've learned. It's not your grandchild's job to understand your heart. It's your job to share it. And if you don't, you may find yourself one day sitting in the same quiet I sat in, wondering when the laughter stopped, when the warmth faded, and why your love was never enough. If you still have a grandchild growing up, if there's still a little one in your life whose eyes still look for you, whose voice still calls your name, please, don't wait. Don't wait until they stop asking, "Grandma, what are we having for dinner?" Don't wait until you call and no one answers. Don't wait until your heart is full of unspoken words and the door on the other side has already closed. You still have time to say what matters, because no one regrets loving too much. But many of us regret loving too quietly. Today, as long as you still breathe, as long as there is a beat in your chest, you can say the words that have waited too long. You can say them now, and I promise you, it will not only heal your grandchild, it will also heal you. In this message, I want to share with you 7 things I never said, and I carry that weight every day. But if you listen closely, and if you're willing to speak from your heart, maybe, just maybe, you can say them to your grandchild before it's too late. 1. I love you, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Too many children grow up believing they must earn love, that they must achieve, perform, or succeed to be worthy. But real love isn't something they should have to chase. It should be something they can rest in. Have you told your grandchild that your love isn't measured by their grades, their choices, or how well they behave? That they are loved simply because they are yours, because they are wonderfully made, because they are enough, exactly as they are. If you don't say this, they might grow up wondering whether they were ever truly accepted. They might carry a silent doubt for years, and you will regret not setting them free from that burden. 2. I've made mistakes too, and I've learned from you. We often think of ourselves as the teachers, the guides, the ones who know better. But sometimes, the most powerful thing we can do is to admit that we're still learning. To show them that being older doesn't mean being perfect. Have you ever told your grandchild that you've failed, that you've stumbled, and that they, in their own way, have helped you grow? That some of your most profound lessons came not from books or experience, but from watching them live, hearing their thoughts, seeing their heart. If you don't share this, they might believe that making mistakes makes them less worthy, that they must always get it right. And you will regret not showing them that learning is a lifelong journey, one you're still on. 3. You don't have to be like me. You are free to be yourself. It's natural to want our grandchildren to reflect us, to carry on traditions, to believe as we believe. But they are not meant to be copies. They are meant to be their own, unique, different, beautiful in ways we may never fully understand. Have you ever given your grandchild permission to dream their own dreams? To walk paths you never imagined? Have you ever said, "You are not here to live my life, but your own, and I will love you every step of the way"? If you don't, they might feel trapped trying to meet expectations that were never meant for them. And one day, you will regret not letting them fly with their own wings. 4. When you're hurting, don't hide it. Come to me. Many children learn to keep their pain inside. They fear judgment. They fear disappointment. They fear being misunderstood. Let your grandchild know that your heart is a safe place, a place where they can bring their fears, their tears, their questions. Tell them they don't have to wear a mask around you, that it's okay not to be okay, that you would rather hear their cries than see their silence. If you don't say this, they might carry their burdens alone, thinking no one will understand. And you will regret not being the one they could always run to. 5. There were times I didn't understand you, and I'm sorry. We all have moments when we miss the mark, when we speak too harshly, when we fail to listen, when we judge before we know the whole story. Have you ever looked into your grandchild's eyes and said, "I know I didn't always get it right. I may have hurt you without meaning to. I may have made you feel unseen, but I never stopped loving you. And I'm sorry." If you don't, those small wounds can grow into walls that silence love, and you will regret not taking them down while you still could. 6. You are precious to me, even when I'm no longer here. One day, you won't be able to sit beside them, hold their hand, or speak into their life. But love doesn't end with presence. It endures beyond this life. Have you told your grandchild that even when you're gone, they will still carry a part of you? That your love will still whisper in their heart, guiding them, holding them, reminding them they are never alone. If you don't, they might face the world wondering if they are forgotten, and you will regret not leaving them with the comfort of a love that lasts beyond goodbye. 7. I pray for you, and I trust God will guide you. There are moments when you can't protect them, can't fix what's wrong, can't make life easy. But you can pray. You can lift them into the hands of a God who sees, who knows, who cares. Have you ever said, "Even when I can't be with you, I pray for you. I believe God has a plan for your life, and He will never leave you." My prayers go where I cannot. If you don't, they might think they're walking alone. And you will regret not showing them the strength of faith, the power of prayer, and the peace of knowing they are always in God's care. These words are more than just phrases. They are the bridges that connect hearts, the keys that unlock healing, the seeds that grow into lifelong memories. Don't wait to say them. Because the only thing worse than losing your grandchild is losing the chance to love them fully while you still can. If you've been listening and you feel that ache inside, that stirring in your heart, you're not alone. Many of us have walked through life thinking there would always be another day, another moment, another chance to make things right. We didn't mean to drift apart from the ones we love. We didn't mean to leave words unsaid. We just didn't know how fast time could slip away. But now, you do. You see, the truth about life is that it moves, quietly, constantly, and it doesn't wait for us to catch up. One day, the laughter fades from the rooms we used to fill. One day, the phone stops ringing as often. One day, the footsteps you once heard running to you become distant echoes in the halls of memory. And in that silence, regret can grow. But here's something beautiful, something I want you to hold on to today. It's not too late. As long as you're here, as long as you still have breath, you still have a chance to love more deeply, to speak more gently, to give what you've been holding back for far too long. You don't have to carry the weight of silence anymore. Maybe your grandchild has grown distant. Maybe you've hurt each other in ways you're afraid can't be fixed. Maybe you've both been waiting for the other to take the first step. Let me tell you something. Love doesn't wait. It moves. It reaches. It risks. Because the cost of doing nothing is always greater than the fear of being vulnerable. You don't need the perfect words. You just need a willing heart. A heart that says, I may have failed, but I want to try again. A heart that says, I don't want to lose you without giving everything I have left. A heart that says, I love you, and I'm here. Maybe they won't respond right away. Maybe they won't know how to accept your words at first. But you planted the seed, and sometimes that seed just needs time. Don't underestimate the power of a simple, honest word. It can break down walls. It can heal years of distance. It can change a life. And even if you don't see the change right away, know this. You did what love requires. You spoke. You reached. You opened the door. And if they walk through it, you welcome them with arms wide open. And if they don't, you keep loving. You keep praying. You keep believing that somehow, in some way, God is still at work. Because He is. There is no wound too deep, no silence too long, no heart too hard that He cannot touch. And He sees you. He sees your pain. He knows your regrets. And He isn't here to condemn you. He's here to invite you to begin again. Not in your own strength, but in His grace. He's saying to you right now, you still have today. Use it well. So what do you do now? You speak, not with heavy words or long explanations, but with sincerity, with tenderness. Maybe you call, maybe you write, maybe you sit beside them, even if they don't look your way, and you say, I love you. I'm sorry. I'm here. And you let those words do what they're meant to do. Heal, restore, reconnect. And in the quiet moments after, when doubt creeps in, when you wonder if it's enough, remember this. God is with you. He is the God of second chances. The God who turns sorrow into joy. The God who can take even our deepest regrets and write a story of redemption. So don't lose heart. You are not too far gone. Your grandchild is not too far gone. Your love is not lost. There is still time, but only if you take it. Today is a gift. Don't waste it, because in the end, it won't be the things we did that haunt us most. It will be the love we didn't give, the words we didn't speak, the chances we didn't take. So speak, reach, love, and let God do the rest. Let's pray together. Lord, you know the regrets I carry. You know the silence I've kept. You know the love I've been afraid to show. Please help me. Help me open my heart. Help me take that step. Help me say what needs to be said before it's too late. And Lord, soften the hearts of those I love. Let them hear not just my voice, but yours through me. Let them feel not just my love, but your everlasting love that never gives up. I trust you, Lord. Redeem what's been broken. Heal what's been lost. And let your grace cover it all. Amen. Thank you for staying with me until the end. If this message touched your heart, even just a little, I hope you won't let it fade away. Because love, real love, isn't just about what we feel. It's about what we choose to do. Maybe today is your moment. Maybe today is the day you reach out. Not tomorrow, not next week, but now. Say what's in your heart, even if it's hard, even if you're afraid. Because the truth is, there's still time. Time to heal, time to reconnect, time to love more deeply than ever before. And if you need strength, if you need grace, remember, you're not doing this alone. God is with you. He's been with you all along, and He's ready to walk with you every step of the way. So as you leave this video, don't leave unchanged. Take a breath, take a moment, and then take that step. Speak the words, open the door, let love in before it's too late.